All right. So, I have audio going here. I finally figured out how this thing works. So, audio is going to be on point. I'm going to open what I want to talk about because I can't remember anything for the life of me. Very short-term memory here, guys. Okay. Too excited. Way too excited. Okay. I'm just gonna add one more point because I forgot to add it. What was my point? I just blanked. Oh, yes. Yes. I know what I wanted to put. Okay, so let's do this. Just want to make sure the audio is good. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about 8 things I've learned early, and I'm so glad I did, and they probably saved my life a couple times. Number 1, don't settle for a man who likes other girls' pictures on Instagram. Just don't do it. Don't do it. I don't even feel the need to elaborate on this because I think everybody knows. Everybody should know. You know? I shouldn't have to explain it. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Just kidding. Number 2. Self-care isn't selfish. If you need to disappear, hang out at home for 2 months, not go with your friends, not go with your boyfriend or husband somewhere where they want to go because you're tired, that's fine. That's self-care. You have to take care of you. Okay? Yeah. So if you need to disappear to recharge, regroup yourself, get your energy back in so that you can be better, that's okay. That's not selfish. Number 3. You can't avoid, now listen to this very carefully, this is so important. You can't avoid becoming the sum of people that you are interacting with, that you see the most, that you hang out with. So make sure you choose wisely because who you hang out with is who you're going to become. I want to add something onto this, but I don't really know how to say it. But my husband is going somewhere. I want to call him and check. I heard the car start. Give me 1 second. Okay. Keep going. Oh, that was a loud clap. Okay, where did I stop? You can't avoid becoming the sum of the people you speak with and see the most, so choose wisely. This is so true because if you surround yourself with people that are not motivated, depressed, always scared of something, you're going to be the... So, yeah, if you're the... You know what they say? They say if you're in a group of 3 millionaires, you're going to be the 4th one. Basically, yeah. That's the best example of it, and it's absolutely true. I've tried it on myself. I know exactly what I'm talking about. It's totally true. I remember the friends I had in high school and who, well, I mean, I wasn't horrible in high school, but I definitely wasn't the smartest kid, because I didn't hang out with the smartest kids. So even if you kind of know that your friends are doing bad stuff and you think you're not going to do it, yeah, you're probably not going to do it, but you could be so much better. You know what I mean? Like, why would you even hang out with them if they're not bringing any value to your life? So that's super important. Number 4. Money does give you happiness and it gives you freedom. So you should really try to learn how to be financially responsible, because money will make you stable and empowered over time. Yeah, money's important. A lot of people say that money is not important, family is more important. And I mean, okay, you can't compare family to money, right? Like, that's stupid. But people say money can't buy happiness. Yes, it can. We've heard it a lot of times. Like, it honestly can, right? Like, happiness in our life, there is I don't know what kind of saying it is. I mean, like, what language it's supposed to be in. Russian or Ukrainian or anyways, somewhere over there in Eastern Europe, there's a saying that basically says, I don't know how to translate this word for word. Well, I mean, I know, but I don't want to try to translate this word for word. So basically, it's just like, with the love of your life, you'd be happy living in a tent. Or, с любимым и в шалаше рай. Yeah, с любимым в шалаше рай. No, you wouldn't be happy in a tent. Okay? So it is important to get money. Like, you just do your best, right? Figure things out. Do something that is going to bring you money. Sometimes it's not something you love. Sometimes it's not something you, sometimes it's not your passion, right? Sometimes you just need to literally find a job that's going to pay you well, that's going to make you financially stable, that's going to allow you to rent a really nice apartment that you're going to want to come back to, that you're going to want to stay in, buy all the food you want, right? Not be eating like dry noodles, whatever else that's not healthy for you, right? So again, right, let's talk about healthy food. You can't afford healthy food if you don't have money. So then if you're not eating healthy food, how are you going to be healthy, right? You can't be healthy eating chips and all that, whatever they sell for $1.50 at Dollarama. They sell food at Dollarama. That's crazy. Who buys food in Dollarama? I don't know. Maybe it's okay, but I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Number 5. Self-education is for life. And it is. I don't know. I can't really say anything about college and university. It probably is good stuff, depending if you really know what you want to do. If you really don't know what you want to do in life, like if you haven't actually decided on like a career path, then I don't know if you should take anything in college or university. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Give me some maybe opinions of yours, but it just seems like a waste of money and time if you don't know what you're doing anyways, right? And there's probably, I feel like, no point in going just to have something, because why would you just want to have something if you hate math? Oh, I'm going to go get an accounting degree. Why? You don't know what 2 + 2 is, right? But I would encourage like online courses, like something that you could maybe turn into passive income, for example. Like if you're good at photography, take a photography course, and then you can like do some photography for your friends for a small fee, and then maybe have an Instagram account with your photography, and then try to collaborate with people and grow your photography business, like just a side income, right? Like something that if you lost your job, you would have backup. Let's call it that, right? Like a backup thing that you maybe like doing, you're good at it, and you can use it to get money once in a while. Extra income, right? So self-education. Or meet with people from different areas, go to a conference, things like that. Okay, number 6. Relationships. I'm going to have to read this off because my brain is not thinking. Relationships do take work, but they shouldn't feel like a constant struggle, okay? Some people are just not your match, If you are feeling that somebody that you're with is not putting in the effort, it's a struggle. Like maybe you're not compatible, right? Like you like them and maybe there's chemistry or something, but something feels off, something's just not right. Mostly you're probably just lying to yourself. Just let go, right? It is work, things happen, but you have to make sure that you're not wasting your time on somebody that's going to leave you. Okay, number 7. Oops. Number 7, learn how to let go of things that might work for you now. Okay, this is like a really good concept. You have to really listen in. Like this is important. So, how do I say this? Learn how to let go of things that might work for you now, but are just a little bit not exactly what you want, if you know what I mean. It's like, oh, I know, for my girlies, let me explain it this way. So you go, let me explain. Oh no, it's far away. Okay, just imagine then. So you know those shoes, like those heels with the bow, with the sparkly bow. Maybe I'll insert a picture here. Yeah, I'll take a picture of my heels and I'll insert a picture right here of what they look like. So pretend these shoes, I'm in the store and I see these shoes, but they're black with a bow. I've always wanted these shoes, but I want them hot pink. Right? That's kind of what I'm getting at, is they might work for you, but they're not quite what you wanted. Well, why are you going to spend money on the black ones if you wanted hot pink, right? Just wait for the hot pink to show up, or, So something like that. Make sure you're letting go of things that aren't quite right for you. Just because they look half right doesn't mean you have to keep them or spend money on them or spend your time on them. Okay? Because you have to let the right things come into your life. Because if you don't get rid of the junk or the half-assed things, then not the good stuff's going to have nowhere to go, right? Take the garbage out. Okay. And the last one, which I just put in because I forgot to put it in. And this is actually really important. I don't know. This obviously goes both ways. This isn't just for girls, or this goes both ways 100%. Number 8. If he's not trying, he doesn't really want it. And it's so true. If you see that your significant other isn't trying, okay, but let me explain myself. There are forgetful people, okay? If you want your man to pick up his socks and put them in the laundry basket, maybe he's trying his best, but maybe he just forgot. You know what I mean? So you have to kind of filter it out and see whether he forgot or he didn't listen and he doesn't care. Because for me, I forget. I'm a chicken head. So sometimes I try my best, but things go south sometimes, and I don't mean to do it. It just kind of happens because I have a very artistic mind, and my thoughts are everywhere and nowhere at the same time. And I have like 25,000 thoughts running through my head at a time, and I can't focus on one thing. So, but still, if he's not trying, he doesn't really want it. And that goes with honestly anything, right? Like, if you have for example, if you have a boyfriend that is saying, for example, yeah, we'll get married. Well, yeah, just leave me alone. Stop repeating to me that we need to get married. But it's been a year and 2 and 6 and 8, and he still hasn't proposed. You're not gonna end up with his wife. It's just not gonna happen. Like, time's up, buttercup, right? Leave him. So you have to really make sure that people aren't using you and feeding you promises when in reality they're just not as interested. You know, you created a little castle in your head, a little magic world that this is how it is, but the other person probably has different thoughts on it. So you have to make sure that you aren't lying to yourself, okay? Let's not do that. Okay. So those were the 8 things I've learned early, and I'm so glad I did. And you should be too, because now I told you, so you learned it too. Yeah. Let me know what else you want me to talk about maybe in the next video, because I have zero imagination. So if you can help me out, I'll also text my best friend probably right now and be like, what should I make a YouTube video about? Anyways, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me or if you disagree with me. And I would love examples. If you want to argue with me, I need precise proof. Yeah. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.